What could possibly be more challenging than defeating the final boss of Shandalar, who typically starts out with between 200 and 300 life in a duel of Magic the Gathering? Nothing. Except starting out dueling him when he has... Wait for it. Nope, that's my life. Hold on, wait for it. Wait. Alt L. 9,999 life? Can it be done? We're gonna find out. We have a great opening hand here, drawing Savannah, Black Lotus, and Soul Ring. We got 20 life. He's got 9,999. So we need to focus on endurance. He's got 154 cards in his deck. We've got 62. I did put some extra cards in the deck that will allow us to shuffle our graveyard back into our library, because otherwise the game goes on for so long that we simply run out of cards and deck ourselves. I am going to tap my Lotus to play out a Kitchen Finks, get that going first turn. He's got a Lodestone Golem, 5/3, non-artifact spells, cost 1 more to cast. That's going to slow me down a little bit. He's playing a very artifact-heavy deck with a lot of blue cards in it. I am going to be able to destroy that Golem using a Disenchant. And look at that. We've already got him down to 9,995. Sure victory. He's got a Junk Diver, which does pretty much nothing, except it's 1/1 flyer, and that could slowly kill me over the process of 22 turns. He is strip mining my Taiga. The Savannah is actually way more useful. Their Essence Warden out, we're going to start gaining some life back. He is using Proteus Staff to put a creature on the bottom of its owner's library and then reveal cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card. That card goes on the battlefield, the rest go on the bottom of the library. So this kind of switches out creatures randomly. Now he's got a Bell Tower Sphinx, a much more concerning creature. 2/5, and when it does damage, it mills that many cards. I'm drawing an Avacyn here. If we get enough mana, we can get this out fairly soon, which will give our permanents indestructible. Attacking doesn't really do a whole lot of good here. He's got a Chasm Skulker. If you draw a card, you put a +1/+1 counter on that, and then when it dies, it creates that many creatures with Island Walk. Now, we don't have any islands in our deck, so that's not a big threat, but this could become a very large creature very quickly. We're going to have some defense here against this 2/5 Flying Sphinx, so we now have a flying blocker. Now, this is actually my 4th attempt at getting this to work, because the last 3 games that I recorded got to be so complicated, and with all the combos going on in my deck, it actually crashed the game, like a hard crash each time. Alright, so he's using this Venser Savant to bounce my creature. Is that not milling cards? Oh no, I misread it. When a source deals damage to Bell Tower Sphinx, that source's controller puts that many cards into his or her graveyard. Okay, I misread it. That's actually a bit less of a problem. But I want to even up this creature balance here a little bit. Get rid of either one of these. Yep. Gain some life because of Essence Warden. Oh, he's using he's using my Ifrit, which the Ifrit ability anyone can activate. So he used that, which dealt damage to his Sphinx and made me mill an Archangel of Thune from my deck. And I believe that... Yeah, something activated Essence Warden, so we gained some life. Now he could potentially use that to... I think he's only got access to 2 green mana. Potentially, if he's using Celestial Prism. So he could mill 2 cards per turn by doing that. That's a pretty crazy combo. Let's get Beastmaster out. I could attack with this next turn, and if he blocks with that, then use this to deal enough damage to kill it. Should be kind of a waste, but I am concerned about how much he's going to be able to make me mill. And I just don't like that he's using my own creature against me. It's kind of making me a little angry. Okay, he's going to get a Phantasmal Dragon. So now he's got a 5/5 flyer. Now we've got our Archangel. This is great. Now we can start doing combos. And to discard 2 cards here, so we're losing our Avacyn. Can't really attack. Although what I can do, actually, I can attack with Kitchen Finks, which is going to get killed, but then it's going to bounce back into play with Persist. And then I'm going to gain 1 life, and it's going to trigger this ability. So yeah, let's do that. So all my creatures get a +1/+1 counter from that. And he's playing Time Sifter. This card is crazy. In our last campaign we played, this was a big part of the duel, so it kind of randomizes people getting an extra turn. I am tempted to attack, but I don't want him to block with both of these and to have me end up... Well, I could attack with Wild Beastmaster. Let's do that. Let's just attack with everything. And, okay, he's blocking both. Or blocking Kitchen Finks with both of those. So I'm going to be able to kill one of them. I'm going to end up milling 8 cards. Well, I'm more concerned about the Sphinx, honestly. So let's do 5 damage to that, and then 3 to the dragon. And then, actually, what I can do is activate this twice and kill off the dragon. That was sweet. Ha! Alright, and I think the Time Sifter did work in his favor, so it looks like our turn's getting skipped. He's playing a Chronozoa. Which creates copies of itself. I see my turns are grayed out here, but I don't know exactly what's happening. It's a little confusing. Alright, but he's got a 3/3 blocker and a 1/1 that is not going to be doing a whole lot. May as well attack with everything, because it's going to get the boost from Wild Beastmaster. Illusory Ambusher. If it's dealt damage, draw that many cards. That has flying, doesn't it? And I have 3 mana, I can kill that off. There we go. Yeah, our turn got skipped. So he just got to take 2 turns in a row and played out an Island Fish Just Conscious. I did not mean to hit enter just there. Would have liked to play this on one of my creatures before attacking. That would have been sweet. I'm just going to attack with everything here. Alright, doing some damage. And now I'll play Sunbond on... Beastmaster. Tap that, gain 1 life, which triggers... No, it doesn't. What happened to our... What happened to my Archangel? Did I miss that somehow? What in the world? It's just gone? Rewind the tape back. What happened to my... That's the one he made me Oh! Alright, it's playing Polymorph on my Wild Beastmaster, which is going to destroy that, and I'm going to get Arborback Stomper that comes into play. He's going to draw 5 cards if I block that. I don't like that. Oh, he got to just take another turn in 2 turns in a row. And he is putting the Ifrit in the bottom of my library. And he's activating Steel Hellkite, not to destroy permanents. Okay, well, we got an Acidic Slime. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. I think I need to get rid of this Proteus Staff. This is really messing me up. And he just took a 3rd turn in a row and played out Lorthos the Tidemaker. And he's activating Destroy Permanents. Wow, okay. This is getting a little hairy. Hey, he just got another turn. Oh, that was brutal. Ooh, this is not good. Wow. Wow. Oh no, we're gonna lose. He just got like 8 turns in a row. I'm dissatisfied on that. I think we can beat him. I'm gonna load that up again. Okay, here we go again. Round 2. This time starting out with a Savannah and a Mox Pearl, Berserk, and Spirit Link in my hand with some extra land. He Black Lotuses into a Chronozoa, which I'm going to neutralize with Spirit Link. And we've got our Zerachi Tiger out, which is a way to gain some life back. Yeah, for now I think I'm just going to use that to gain some life during his discard phase. Gaining life right now is more important than doing damage. Untap all artifacts you control during each other player's untap step. Beastmaster. That's cool. He's got 2 Chronozoa out, which could be a problem. Is that the one that, yeah, vanishing, and then creates 2 tokens that are copies of it? Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, that's not good. He's got a Time Vault out now. Okay. Yeah, now here is our Freet with Spirit Link on it. And may as well attack with these. No, I did that wrong. Each other creature gets +X/+X, not Beastmaster itself. Alright, Zerachi gets exiled. Taking 6 damage from the Chronozoa. He did take an extra turn. No, he didn't. Oh wait, yes he did, but the Chronozoa, they have summoning sickness, so So, I can't kill those without also killing my Efreet, and I don't want to take 5 damage from the Golem, but I can gain a whole bunch of life. There, now we're up to 24. So he is using Time Vault to play, not to untap. I see what's happening there. Okay. And I can use this again during his turn to gain extra life. We're going to take some damage. But I can actually kind of farm those Chronozoa. Okay, and he is taking an extra turn now. Don't have any mana to activate those. Here's a combo, and nope, I screwed that up. It should have kept the green mana open. Okay, but he did not have any attackers because they had summoning sickness, so we survived there. Oh, now, oh great, now he's gonna attack. And there's Lorthos. And now we lose. One more time. Okay, this time I'm absolutely positive that we're going to win. Let me set your life total. Give me like 1 second. Alright, so he first turns into an Ankh of Mishra and a Demur Guild Mage. Lovely. I have no mana. What are you even doing? Tangle Wire. Beginning of each player's upkeep, that player taps an artifact, creature, or land he controls for each fade counter. Ugh! Why can I not use swords in response to that? At the beginning of my upkeep? Oh, you gotta be kidding! Not cool. Here we go. Okay. Wow, I thought we were gonna just lose right then and there. Yeah, swords to plowshares. Bye. Turns my savannah into an island. And I still have to tap my lands. Bad start, man. He's got me on lockdown already. Can't play anything. There, finally we have a creature out. Trade creatures. Great. Not more Tangle Wire. Oh, is that the one he chose from his graveyard to bounce back and I just did that again? That's sweet. Oh. Can't even play out lands without taking damage. Now he's got a Time Vault. Can't play anything. Can at least use my elixir and gain some life back. Now we get a Kitchen Finks out. He's not playing much of anything either. So far we're good. I'm going to get an Acidic Slime out and get rid of... Oh, man. I need to get rid of that Ankh of Mishra. He had to discard, so he might actually be able to be a little short on mana right now, which is good for us. Play the Ifrit, and why can I not play Spirit Link? Is it just not... Why is it not... Oh, because these stupid things make it cast. Non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. Spells cost 1 more to cast. And then another one of them. So, gotta wait on that. Plays a... Teleria West, not Tolarian Academy. Alright, I need a disenchant. That would be great. Let's get Spirit Link on the Ifrit. Maybe we can start doing some damage to him. Oh! All creatures bounce to my hand. That, of course, destroyed my Spirit Link. And he's going to bounce that again. Well, I do get to use Acidic Slime again. That's great. Let's get rid of... I don't like that he has Time Vault. Okay, Mystic Decree. Creatures lose flying and Island Walk. Black Lotus. Well, the Ifrit's part of our combo, so let's do that. Get that out first. And... creating creatures. He's got a card draw engine there. Unless I swords it. Goodbye. Kitchen Finks. Gonna swords the Sphinx too. Goodbye. Alright, 2 Chasm Skulkers. Those get bigger the more cards he draws. Alright. Let's... Okay, get rid of both of those. We're gaining some life and doing some damage. He polymorphs my Twin Claws. Just gonna give me an Essence Warden. And somehow I ended up with his squids. Go squids! Undone by your own squids. I'm just gonna play my hand up. Might not be the greatest idea, but I think he has more like bouncing of creatures than actual destruction. Now, I guess I could be using the Ifrit to gain some life here, because that's gonna do... Let's see, if I do 1, 2, I'm gonna gain 1 life each time I use that. And he's bouncing the Marauders, which is fine. I'm going to save the Swords to Plowshares for a major threat. And just keep attacking with everything here. Trading a couple creatures, no big deal. We're up to 63 life. Scour from existence on my free. I'm gonna use that. It's destroyed. I don't think he even realized that that was a crucial component to my deck. I think he just destroyed it because it's a big creature with flying. I think not. Only 9,884 life to go. Each player mills 5 cards? Is that what he chose? Yeah, milled 5. Okay, he's bouncing my Marauders to my library. At least we're still alive. Not really drawing any of my power cards yet. Need my combos. Not gonna get anywhere with all this nonsense. Boring. Plays Eternal Dominion. Oh! Wow. So he just wiped out all of my creatures by pulling Elish Norn out of my library, which I'm going to promptly remove, but that pretty much cleared the board. Here we go. I should be using that to draw life now, so it combos. So, okay, each player shuffles his or hand into graveyard, library, graveyard, exile, and then draw some cards. And then he's got a Chasm Skulker and a Hellamar Wavewatch. Sweet. Okay. So, we play this right. Tap 3 to... Seriously, it costs me 3 mana to cast a Black Lotus? I break even. That's not cool. Alright, do we play the Acidic Slime first then? Got 70 life. Or do I just play the Archangel and start comboing? Let's do that first. That's the most important thing here. And then I still have mana for Acidic Slime left over. So we'll play that and... Mystic Decree. I have enough life that Ankh Mishra isn't a big deal. That's going to hurt him too. Let's just get rid of that. That's annoying. And I guess I'll just use the mana for Lotus now. Okay, I'm gonna use this. Make creatures bigger. Attack with that. That makes creatures bigger. This is the combo that we need. This is where we need to not do a board wipe. Okay, now he's got Steel Hellkite. Force Field, that's interesting. Ooh, that could be a problem. Hmm. This doesn't have flying? Yeah, it does. It just doesn't have the... Where's the icon for it? Is that glitched? It should have flying. Wait, these all have flying. Why are none of the little wing icons displaying? That's weird. Alright, man, whatever. Why don't we... So he's got 2 of these with flying. He can do 8 potential damage. So if I gain some life and then attack, these are going to be out of striking range. Oh, okay. Let's hit him with the acidic slime. And that has death touch, so that's going to get rid of both of these. May as well play out the Armada Worm. Nice. Each player draws 11 cards, which combos with his Chasm Skulker to make that 14-14. And we have Savannah. Tricky business. Okay. So we're going to play out creatures. Let's play out the Essence Warden first. That's going to trigger life gain. Played a 3rd Archangel. That's crazy. I can play the Ifrit. I can play Spirit Link on the Ifrit. This is where it gets nuts. I think he just sealed his doom by having me draw that many cards. Because now I can do this. Did something just die? Did I kill one of his creatures? You can see why the game was crashing when I did this before. Now we can attack with these. That was sweet. Okay. Oh, look at that. We've still got cards we can play. All right. I can drop another Spirit Link on that. That's going to double the amount of times that triggers. Roots of Life. Whenever he taps an island, I'm going to gain 1 life. This is going to get real crazy real quick. Sweet. Okay. Those trigger again, and I can attack with pretty much everything here. Wild Beastmaster also trigger. Oh, no! No! That's exactly what happened the first 3 times I tried this. Where, okay, no room to add a card. It might not actually crash. This is definitely an error. But it might not crash. Okay, there's an assertion error. Assertion failed. This is interesting. Oh, no! Ah. All right, well, I'm counting that as a victory. We would have won. We were about to start doing 1,000 damage per turn, at least. Just the fact that we got like 10 different 100 plus power toughness creatures in play was pretty sweet. Unfortunately, Shandalar, very old game, and a lot of the time when you start loading these massive, you know, numerical values into an old game like that it's not designed to handle, you get like overflow errors where it'll like round up to the next bit or something that's not supposed to. Or like if you like subtract below 0, then it goes back to 255 and that can crash. Stuff's crazy. Anyway, that was fun. Thanks for joining us for this exhibition match. And if you want to access, if you have that version of Shandalar, you can hit F12 to access that menu where you can mess with your opponent's life total. If you want to try that out on your own. All right, catch you next time.